everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Coming up here on the Raw Ring Report. We talk about what's going on Raw. Let's try to leave a little bit down, please. Right here. The Intercontinental Champion, Gunther, defends the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz. Miz has his last shot. Can The Miz win his last shot against Gunther? Man, Miz has an opportunity of a lifetime. If he don't get it done, he can't get a shot at Gunther's title as long as Gunther is the Intercontinental Champion. We'll talk about that. Also, too, speaking of championships, this championship Raw, the tag team championships on the line. We can show the Judgment Day. We can show the Judgment Day. Show the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day will be in action. That's so mean. Other than that, the Judgment Day will be in action as well. Let's show the Judgment Day. Judgment Day will be in action. They will defend the tag team championships against the up-and-coming rising stars, the Creed brothers. Creed brothers have been NXT tag team champions before, but can they win the main roster championship? We'll talk about it coming up. Also, too, speaking of champions, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins, is in the house. Seth Rollins is in the house, and Seth Rollins looking to for his match against Drew McIntyre at day one in 2 weeks. Seth Rollins, what does he have to say after he had confronted CM Punk last week? Coincidence is actually CM Punk ain't nowhere to be found, but hey, that's CM Punk for you. Also, too, the women's tag team titles on the line as Katana Chan and Kayden Carter get a shot against Chelsea Green and her tag team partner, Piper Niven. Starting off Raw will be a good old-fashioned street fight, but America on 34th Street fight. R-Truth taking on JD Madonna. All this and more with Dirty Dom at the ringside. We're going to kick the Raw Ring Report with the Pro Wrestling Show, and it starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Raw Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the somewhat being the last Raw Ring Report of 2023 here. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Normally we do the entrance and stuff for the opening of the show, but we kind of said, hey, we're going to just do this show right here. Well, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling Show here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. All right, we're going to get things started here on the Raw Ring Report. And what Ring Report it was, we kicked things off with this. The Judgment Day telling R-Truth that he is not a member of the Judgment Day. I think this was just comic relief by his finest. I think R-Truth kind of felt some kind of way. R-Truth felt his feelings was kind of hurt. We know R-Truth was ready to get on with the street fight against JD Madonna. R-Truth and JD Madonna, I think R-Truth came in wearing this right here, thinking that he was a member of the Judgment Day. I don't know why, who came up with that idea. R-Truth trying to make fun of this stuff. R-Truth came down with this Judgment Day gear on. I don't know if this makes sense or not. R-Truth looking for a check. You know how they go for R-Truth. R-Truth just trying to make fun of himself and make fun of what was going on. Even the stare down right here between R-Truth and JD Madonna was funny. Even people believe that R-Truth and JD Madonna was trying to mock The Rock and Hulk Hogan. Which, to their own benefit and stuff, how that was going to go. Like we said, what happened? Well, it was brutal and stuff like that. R-Truth right here, this was comic relief right here. R-Truth getting it all around the nuts of JD Madonna. Even went through a table to pin JD Madonna to get the win. R-Truth defeated JD Madonna in a Miracle on 34th Street match. R-Truth bringing that true funny back. I remember 3 years ago, R-Truth was being more funny, more serious, like coincidental and stuff. And I think he with the Judgment Day, R-Truth real serious and stuff. And R-Truth playing that role real good on what he wanted to do and what he did. R-Truth won this match tonight, but many people in the Judgment Day feel like JD was a loser losing to R-Truth where he did tonight. Got Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio laughing, and even Damian Priest laughing at JD Madonna. And JD kind of took a misstep tonight, but JD is still a member of the Judgment Day. Judgment Day kind of assured him he was still a member. Real Ripley was kind of controlling the ball and stuff. Made it clear tonight where she was going to go with the Judgment Day and how she was going to do so with the Judgment Day going forward. Ripley had something in mind. We don't know what real Ripley had, but hey, we kind of know what's going on. Well, we told you last week, Becky Lynch and Nia Jax, these two women no scratch to each other. Becky Lynch want to fight Nia Jax. Nia Jax refused to fight Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch continues to want to fight Nia. Nia does not want to play games with Becky Lynch. Even tonight, Nia told Becky Lynch, "Let's get a referee." We thought it was gonna be serious, but knowing Nia Jax want to do this on her terms and her time, and she wants Becky Lynch to wait. Becky Lynch, Nia said last week that Becky wants this more than she do. I think Becky wants to get that retribution, that revenge on what yeah. Nia told her and gave her a condition that she'll wrestle her, but not just tonight, but she'll wrestle her at day one. So we kind of know it's official for day one. Day one would be Nia Jax versus Becky Lynch, 1-on-1. Oh, we'll see these two women throw down. I think this was probably a Royal Rumble match, but they want to throw down day one. Let them throw down day one. But we'll see. These probably women will probably be in here in the Royal Rumble match. Oh, we'll see. It's going to go down between these two, but Nia Jax will get what she wants. Becky Lynch will get what she wants between these two women. They want to tear each other apart, limb to limb, left to right. So we'll see how that's going to go between Nia Jax and Becky Lynch. Well, we can tell you this: the first championship of the night was the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz set to challenge Gunther. The Miz, the challenger, taking on Gunther, the champion. Gunther had put it out there for Miz and stuff. Gunther's telling Miz that last week of those stipulations that if Gunther defeats Miz, Miz cannot no longer challenge Gunther for the championship as long as Gunther is the Intercontinental Champion. Miz accepted the challenge, and Miz went through hell and back. This match was that hell and back throughout. Gunther showing Miz who's boss. Gunther with the choke and stuff. Even Gunther with his special abilities as the ring general. Gunther put Miz to work and put Miz down with the power bomb. Gunther defeat the Miz and no longer Miz for the retain his Intercontinental title. Now the Miz is done. Miz can no longer challenge Gunther for the coveted Intercontinental Championship. So Gunther put an end to Miz tonight. Gunther ruling the roost as the ring general tonight. What he did tonight. Well, we told you this that Gunther had a talk with his boys, Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, that he's going to take a break. He's going to take a week's break. He expects them to do something to impress him and do something ruthless. I think Kaiser and Vinci is going to do so. But we kind of know Kaiser Vinci targeted Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston came out there to give out cheer and spread a little Christmas season until main event Jey Uso came out there to help save Kofi, which led to a match between main event Jey Uso. We're gonna show main event Jey Uso. Um, main event Jey Uso was in a main event Jey Uso won the match tonight. I think main event Jey Uso did that, defeating Luke Visor tonight. I think main event Jey Uso may be next in line for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. You main event Jey Uso showing a blurred Yeet t-shirt. I guess maybe Jey Uso keeping his blurred Yeet shirt as it comes and goes. Well, we told you that the world champion Seth Rollins had something to say. Seth Rollins had something to say. He confronted his challenger Drew McIntyre. Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre confronted each other. So they 2 weeks from now, from their anticipated world championship match on day one. That world championship match will take place at day one between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins for the world title. It will be seen on the day one edition of Raw, taking on these pay per views. They used to be pay per views and making them like themes of the Raw and stuff. Well, um, Drew said that he respects Seth for telling CM Punk how he felt and how he truly feel. Well, Seth told Drew, "Thanks, but I don't feel you. I feel that you're a man of pity." Drew got angry and frustrated. Drew took all his rage and his frustration out on Seth. And Seth, but this was the one I meant to tell you about. Maybe Jey Uso depending who kept visor. Jay could be next in line for a shot at the Intercontinental title. We talk about that. Well, let's get fast forward to this. Seth probably injured his hand after Drew had sent Seth through the steel steps with an Alabama slam. Drew McIntyre looks like he wants to get something done. The only way to get something done is he wants to take out Seth and take out the world title. Or to do so, he got to do it in 2 weeks for the world title. Can Drew McIntyre become world champion to start out 2024? And time will tell on that. Even Drew even made mention of Seth's wife Becky Lynch, so that was kind of a little bit disrespectful. But hey, it is what it is. Well, we talk about this. We told you last week that Cody Rhodes was here having problems with Shinsuke Nakamura. Cody Rhodes getting missed in the face by Nakamura, and Nakamura did that devious attack to him a couple of weeks ago. Well, Cody Rhodes looks like he's a man with vengeance. Cody Rhodes decided that he wanted to fight fire with fire. And Cody Rhodes took the fight to Shinsuke Nakamura. Cody Rhodes and Nakamura will meet at day one, and they'll kind of battle. But they will meet, but who knows? They'll probably have their match feud culminating at day one of Royal Rumble. Who knows? Cody Rhodes looked like he was fired up and ready to go. So we kind of saw that coming forward for them. Speaking of that, Valhalla was in the corner of got that dude name, but he won his match tonight against well who? He could be feuding Bronson Reed down the road. Also too, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance went against the women's tag team champions, and they won tonight. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance are now the new women's tag team champions. We'll see what WWE gonna do with them. Will WWE even make mention to them? Who knows? But Kaden Carter and Katana Chance are now the women's tag team champions. Congratulations to both ladies. They truly deserve it. Let's see what they do with it. They're gonna be probably doing like the NXT niche. But Triple H had his NXT niche and stuff. Well, you show pictures and stuff of what Triple H was proud of. We can show it right quick. We want to show you before we leave the air on the screen that Triple H was so proud of his girls. Triple H decided he wanted to take a picture with them. thought we saw it somewhere, but so there you go. Triple H doing the famous Triple H gesture and pose with Gunther and Katana chance of winning the women's tag team championships away from Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Let's see, they're gonna be fighting champions. I think they're gonna be fighting champions that might do so good and do well. Triple H believes in his talent. He's doing like he did in NXT. So congratulations to Candy Carter and Katana Chance of winning the women's tag team championship. Um, that we talked about Shinsuke Nakamura even made mention a little bit about Dusty Rhodes and stuff. So we talked about that. Now was the main event. Well, before we get to the main event, this is the lineup for day one. Day one is gonna come in 2 weeks. I think next week's Raw will be a best of, and we're not gonna have a pro wrestling show in the week of Christmas due to some wrestling will not be on due to they want to spend time with their family. Tegan Knox and Natalia will take on Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. I think this might lead to a number one contenders match between these two teams and who's going to meet the new champions, Kayla Carr and Katana Chance. Also, too, Rhea Ripley, she'll be in action in 2 weeks on day one. She'll defend her championship against Ivy Nile. Rhea Ripley has been a dominant women's champion, and she wants to show that she wants to start 2024 with a bang coming up. Speaking of a bang, we know these two women want to get their hands on each other, especially Becky Lynch on Nia Jax. It will happen at day one when Becky Lynch take on Nia Jax for getting revenge on her or breaking her nose. In the main event, I truly believe will be the main event, the World Championship. Seth Rollins taking on a vengeful, bitter Drew McIntyre, who's looking for revenge one way possible. Well, we get to the main event. The main event of the evening was for the tag team championships. The Judgment Day defend the tag team titles against the Creed brothers. The Judgment Day went against the Creed brothers tonight. The Judgment Day was trying to make fun of JD Madonna after his mishap with R-Truth tonight. Well, we saw that JD is still part of the group going forward. So JD probably had one knocked on his chest, but he kind of came out with a bang. Well, we see that the Judgment Day retained their tag team championships. No, not that. We wanted to show you the Judgment Day retained the tag team titles. You can show like a picture or something. The Judgment Day retained the tag team titles tonight over the Creed brothers. And the Creed brothers one day will be, like Michael Cole said, one day will be future tag team champions. But tonight wasn't their night and stuff tonight. But the Judgment Day got the job done. Got the job done indeed. Show like a picture of what Judgment Day did. Right, let's see. Before we leave out this show tonight. That this is what the Creed brothers was trying to kick out right here. Um, but the Judgment Day won the tag team titles, retained their tag team titles in due fashion. Finn Balor and Damian Priest are still tag team champions. At least Rhea Ripley on her quest on what's going on. We'll see that in 2 weeks on day one. Well, that ends the Raw Ring report. We're gonna move quickly to hot wrestling hot topics. On wrestling hot topics, we can talk about this. Omos. Many people are saying why Omos hasn't been seen on television. We've been told that Omos has been labeled as a special attraction. Omos was going forward as a special attraction wrestler, sort of like Andre the Giant and Roman Reigns. You'll kind of see him when you see him in big money matches. So that's what a lot of people are saying about Omos and stuff. Why we haven't seen Omos. Well, another news, the AEW World Champion MJF has been inducted into the Jewish Hall of Fame. MJF, a proud Jew, MJF, Jewish citizen, showed his plaque that he has been in the National Jew Hall of Fame. So congratulations to MJF on this accomplishment, the AEW World Champion. He's got a lot on his plate, and he's going to have a lot on his plate coming up real soon at Worlds Collide. Well, we know this. Jay Uso has been a buzzing and going crazy. Jay Uso now, with his merchandise Yeet, is being blurred. WWE had that little legal ramifications about Yeet. Now we know that Yeet is back home. WWE probably worked their agreement with the creator of Yeet, and now Jay Uso getting his stuff back. So hey, I don't know how that's gonna go. Well, before we go, we want to wish a happy birthday to the legendary Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus, who's been a trailblazer and stuff for quite some time, for almost 20 years. She came back to WWE almost Trish Stratus celebrating her birthday today. We want to wish the greatest of all time, Trish Stratus, a happy birthday, including another great of all time, the legendary Stone Cold Steve Austin, who revolutionized the Attitude Era and took the WWE to many heights in the Attitude Era to what it is today. Stone Cold Steve Austin, almost 60 years old. Man, Trish Stratus almost 50. Man, time has gone by so fast, so real. But like we said, we'll see. Well, that's gonna do it for the Raw Ring Report. We're gonna leave you with the Judgment Day retaining their tag team titles and gaining momentum, leaving 2023 as tag team champions and walking into 2024 as tag team champions. I've been your host, Kendrick Dix, saying so long. Thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll have the all new Pro Wrestling Show, not next week. Next week will be the best of the year in review. We'll have that ready for you next week. But the week after, 2 weeks from Monday, will be day one. So we'll have a ring report for day one. So for me being Kendrick Dix saying so long, thank you for